Right, where are we going? Wood. Boop boop doop. Ch 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 ch. Onward! What's this? Bug rock. No, leave me alone. I'm just passing through. Please just leave me alone. Bug crack. Are you? No, you look too difficult. Let's leave you alone. I can't even spell double. I always find 75 to 76 like the longest in Rohan because you get a big weapon damage boost at 76. Barukazad. We still need 2 more doggos and the boss doggo. There's the boss doggo. I guess I should switch to Mark. Need more wood. Here's some more wood. What's my default axe look like? Oh, I guess that's not how you do it. Boop. I mean, it looks cool. Back to Floodwind. No, Bugak. Don't need you.
Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I have no business with the Rohirrim. Please stop asking. Boop. What's this? Not something we need.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Captain's definitely one of my favorite classes. I do look forward to the changes they're going to make. I really hope the healing's better, because it's such a fun spec to play. But not a very effective one at the moment. Though it has its uses. Wonder what the weekend bonus is this weekend. Is it already up wherever it is? No. Now to find it in the wardrobe, there is. Nice. Look how big it is, it just goes through the ground.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will need your aid. What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I'm so close, 76. Let's try the archer and see if he... Hey kid, I did all the stuffs.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
His voice really doesn't match his 12-year-old body.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
So it currently does 326. Okay, reforge. Wait, how much do I heal currently? 1.8. Yeah, so I gain like 200 damage. Well, 150. No, I wasn't expecting to get any slots unlocked at this level.
What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Mm. All of you leave me alone. Hey, Katie, how are you doing today? Did you manage to get some progress done on Voracious Resurgence? That is a very loud explosion with those die. Nice. Have you started doing it on all your ults yet? Ah, okay. Yeah, mine too. I only have Keep Till It active. Mounts for Mordor. Yeah, I had the exact same thought. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got on my tip. He's got a lot of. I think I just randomly set fire to some tents. I don't think I was supposed to burn those. Sorry. I'll load you some new ones from Amazon. Okay, it's meant to be this watchtower. That's not a watchtower. Oh, let's burn this tent. We'll just burn everything, it'll be fine. Nobody will mind, right? Yeah. Alright. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of the burning. Oh well. How do you get the Alexandrite? From Ambuscade? Or do you just buy it when you have the money? Ah, okay. Boop. There's not even any horses here. Yeah, I've got quite a few lying around for Ambuscade. It's a bit laggy. Could you... Thanks. I think I've got that much. I think I maybe have like... 7 or 8,000. So not none, but also not nearly enough. Yeah, I'm in no great hurry. It's one thing I really like about Final Fantasies we were talking about yesterday. Yeah, most of it's from just doing a couple of runs of salvage every now and then. Okay. Be free, horses! Be free! How do I know they're stolen? Do they have, like, someone's name written on them? What quest is that one? Oh, the killing the wolf guys. Alright, we need to destroy the watchtower and also kill one more wolf dude. Crazy guy. Boop. Bye, dragon. Welcome back. Okay, I got everyone. Let's go! Dwarf power! Robots in disguise. Could you imagine if all dwarves in this game were actually robots? Yeah. Exactly, exactly. They tried to, like, disguise themselves as hobbits, but got it a bit wrong. How many quests I got to turn in? I'm really sad that the Final Fantasy XI mobile version never happened.
What business have you
I thought that was a really good idea.
What business
Although I didn't really know the game to know life on, so I guess
What brings you to these lands?
in that regard it's good they didn't happen.
Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire.
Yeah.
Will you
It
aid
looked
the
good. Like the actual game, from the few screenshots we got, it actually looked fine. But whether those were just mock-ups for investment purposes, or whether they're actually in-game. I mean, as far as we know, it was quite far along when they pulled it. Thing is, as much as I personally want it, I don't think it would have been super successful. Because I imagine a lot of people that want to play 11 have. It'd be different if like 11 had been shut down and then they decided to bring it out on a mobile, because there'd be people that, you know, maybe had wanted to try it or... But I wonder how popular it would have been. Because arguably people wanted to play it, they just would. They just would.
Force Lords.
I bought the World of Warcraft expansion yesterday. Gonna play it with a friend.
The Easterlings have regrouped and are poised to assault Floodwind. The attack comes as success is reported to Rodwig. Yet now the town finds itself in a struggle to keep the Meadhall from falling to the enemy.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Look at this guy, he looks like 12. But his voice is like, he's got like a deep voice. Yeah, I actually think that would be quite a good idea. They could, because there's already the thing in place with the trusts and stuff. It wouldn't, the game itself wouldn't actually need that many changes. Because you could even leave in all the stuff like the grinding if people really want to do it. You'd have to, like, what's the word, like, streamline it a bit. Because, like, it's one thing for people to spend hundreds of hours grinding for an MMO. People just wouldn't do it for, well, I say that, people do, but... But that would just be changing numbers more than anything. You know, instead of it being, you know, tens of thousands of currencies for mythics, just make it like a few thousand of each, because it's a solo game, so... Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, everything else is just... You know, if people want to do it, they can. I think that'd be a good idea. They actually did that recently with the game. The Kingdom Hearts mobile game finished, but they made a solo version of it. Yeah, I would. I totally would. I play a lot of Disgaea, and a lot of that grinding's just for the heck of it. It's just... That's why I say they should leave it in. If they did a solo version of 11, they should just leave it in, because... Yeah, for people... Like, because there's people that just play through a game for a story and then don't do any more. Not everyone likes to... I can give you an example. Final Fantasy X has got so much, like, post-game content to do, and I've done none of it. I just finished the story. So it's nice having that option there. Yeah, exactly. Or what they could do is they could tie like one of the ultimate weapons. So let's say, for example, the mythic, instead of having it be as it currently is, you kind of like unlock content along the way. So like, let's say you get the base version from finishing Artagan's story on the job. Well, like you get one through when you do the Artagan story, and then you know you slowly unlock the content at different levels, so you can upgrade different to different levels of it. Something like that would work nicely. I think it'd be a good idea, because here's the problem: is that eventually Final Fantasy XI is going to go offline, right? We don't like to think of that, but eventually it will. Eventually, every single game is going to go offline. That is just the nature of games, or of MMOs. And it is kind of sad to think of all the stories and stuff that'll be
Rohirrim
lost,
have
and
need of your services.
I wouldn't be
Rohirrim
surprised
have
if they made
need of
a...
your services.
Because like I said, even not to make it like a single player game in that way, although they could totally do that as well. Um, if they wanted to release it like basically remake it with the same stories and all of the content and stuff, just like you said, formulated to be, yeah, be like better. So, you know, there was some job progression. You know, like in Final Fantasy games where the jobs unlock, you don't get them, you can't just be them all from the start. So, you know, maybe you could be the base ones, and then when you get to a certain point, you get a few more unlocked and a few more unlocked, and they'd also have to improve the leveling somehow because that would be a nightmare. That would be the worst part, I would think. Yeah. I have to be honest. I have read all the big stories. A lot of the side quests and stuff and job quests. I do have a habit of just like glossing through. I know the Red Mage one is about a ghost, like an evil spirit of the paladin's father. It's not him, but it's like an evil spirit pretending to be him. But even if they would, so even if they weren't to remake it as like a full like, though they totally could. I still think that with like without huge amounts of work, they could make it basically a solo version of the MMO. They could even have like you could even have like co-op. That was actually, I think, one of the saddest things about Final Fantasy 1 going offline, because Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 14 1.0, because as bad as that game was in a lot of ways, the stories were very good. I mean, that's one thing about Final Fantasy you can always say, is it doesn't really, like, the stories are usually good. Some of them, I feel, have a bit of bad scripting and stuff. Final Fantasy 13 suffered from that. Um, but I don't know if that was just translation or not. There's definitely been games where I've just watched, like, people would make compilations of cinematics, and Resident Evil 2, the original, I watched the video of, or like the Dark Souls games I've never played, but I have watched like. So Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1 I had the original, but I'm not patient enough for I'm not patient enough for like stealth games. Where am I going now? Cheerbold. Am I done here? That was very abrupt. Have I missed something? That was a very abrupt ending. I guess not. Weird. Oh yeah, people do that with a lot. There's a game called Legend of Dragoon where people did that. Unfortunately, it doesn't have voice acting, which kind of takes away from that a bit. If you've never played Legend of Dragoon, by the way, it's a very good game. It's basically a Final Fantasy game that's not Final Fantasy. Like, it's very similar. Um, everything. Monsig's encampment. Yep. He's not Sir Thickness, it's Sir Piggo. You're gonna give him a complex. Don't listen to him, Piggo. He's just being mean. He's Danish, so he just sees you as bacon. So I've got armor on, so you can't eat him. I bought the new WoW expansion yesterday, Havoc. I finally caved. Yeah, he is superior. Look at him. The new Warcraft expansion. Yeah. I don't know, I haven't played it yet. But I said to Simon I'd get it at some point. And then I had that dream where he deleted my paladin, which I was mad at him for. And then that got it in my head. And then me and Kranny were playing Star Wars Lego yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, they're currently doing a deal where you get some free game time when you buy it." And I was like, "Oh, I have to ask my dad." Sassy he said, "Yeah, I'll buy it for you." It's like, oh, okay.
What business have you?
The thing is, as me and Kranny were talking about, I really feel like, even just because we like leveling and doing that stuff, and I feel like we'll get the money's worth, even if I don't plan to play it as a full-time MMO, which is not the plan at all. I still think I'll get the money's worth. Radius. Into the radius. What kind of... Oh, it's a shooting game. I am horrible at shooting games. Realistic handling of guns. It looks good. I want someone to make like a multiplayer like melee game. That would be fun, like Blade and Sorcery, but like multiplayer, like where you fight like waves of enemies. That would be really fun.
You will find work here if you seek it.
Give me 3 good archers from Snowbourne, and I could keep a dozen orcs at bay.
Oh, shh.
Several of my friends have gone missing. I have not seen them since the attack.
There was a game I wanted to get. Oh, I installed Domain, by the way. I mentioned it to Kranyo and he said he doesn't have the money to buy more games at the moment. But he said it's the sort of game he'd like. It would be fun sometimes to do like have a full party. Do we kill this guy? We do. Okay, I got an idea. There we go. Do we need to kill sweat hounds? No. I am funny. I'm very funny. I find myself hilarious. Oh, sorry. No, that was... I'm sorry I insulted you. There we go. You get to be a knight as well. Oh, I'll attack the sweat hound anyway. I find myself hilarious. I'm so paladin-y. Nice. Thanks, I appreciate you stopping in. It's always nice to have you stop by and insult Sir Piggo. And if you ever get bitten by a pig, you'll know why. Do pigs bite people? I assume they would. And they've got sharp teeth. Oh, did you keep calling it thick? Yeah, but he's very, what's the word? Shy about his weight. Not shy. What's the word? My brain's not working today. Conscious. He's very conscious about his weight. I had a pet duck when I was a kid. It was like one of my favourite pets. It was such a nice duck. For a second there, I thought you took a taste test on his. It's like I thought you were Swedish, not Danish. Did you taste nice? Did he give you a good review on Yelp? I don't think I've ever been bitten by anything, to be honest. I'm trying to think. Been nibbled out by hamsters and stuff, but not really bitten. Like, they didn't draw blood, they're just curiosity. Okay. Or maybe it was like you weren't good or bad. I never leave reviews for anything, because I always forget. I don't forget to leave a review, I forget what I thought of the thing. One problem with like review sites is there is kind of a bias towards people that enjoy things not leaving reviews, because when you're mad about something, all you can do is leave a bad review, and so that's what you do. But when you enjoy something, you don't think. I mean, you enjoy it, you move on with your life. You don't think to. Oh, that's fair enough. Oh, horsey, what are you doing? There's a horsey on its own. Bye. Looking for lost horses. Back we go. That's true, they didn't eat you in your entirety, at least I assume they didn't. I'm trying to think if I've ever been bitten to the point of drawing blood. I've been scratched by cats. Not my current cat, but in the past I have. I don't think so though. I have a feeling that I imagine at some point one of my rodents bit me and drew blood. I can't recall any immediate, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it must have happened though. I can't think of a time, but it must have happened, because, you know, they're easily spooked. So there would have been a time when I've been bitten.
Look at these things.
You found my friends. It is my duty to see to the needs of our horses.
Very good. An enemy of the orcs is a friend of mine. They search us and look.
Me, Havoc, and another friend, Rasmus, went to Copenhagen Zoo. It was quite a while ago at this point, like 5 or 6 years ago. And there was a very pissed off lion there. That would have bitten me if it had the chance. I think it was a new arrival. It really wasn't having a good day though. It just, like, sort of was just stood there staring up through the glass at everyone. Like, just, yeah.
Even the smoke
Was not happy.
Smells foul. I have been known to lose my temper on occasion.
That was one of the best days. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, the cat I have now scratched me once. The day I got her, yeah, mine can't meow. It's terrifying. She just opens her mouth like she's meowing, but nothing comes out. Occasionally, a squeak will come out or something. But yeah, the day I got her, I brought her up and put her in my bedroom, and she went under the bed. And I was keeping her in there just because she's blind, and I wanted to get used to one room. Anyway, I went to the toilet, and she just darted out, and she was under the bed in a spare bedroom, and she was getting really confused, like running into walls and stuff. And I had to just get her back in the bedroom where she knew where stuff was. So I just grabbed her, and she wasn't happy, but. What was funny actually is that she just wanted to be left alone for like the first 6 to 7 hours that I got her. She didn't want to come out. She didn't want to like do anything. And then it came to bedtime. Got ready for bed. I got into bed and I was just reading my phone. She jumped up and went to sleep on me, and that was it. Best friends ever since. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she was like, she was clearly trying to find the bed to go under, but she couldn't, and so she was just running into walls and stuff. And so I had to get her back into the room where she at least vaguely knew where stuff was. Thing is, I don't think she intended to go out. I think what happened was, I think she was sniffing around the door after I went out, and then I opened the door, like, normal, and I think I spooked her, and she ran out, thinking she was running into the room. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mine was exactly the same. Like she wasn't like get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. She just wasn't sure. It just was like she just wasn't sure. Yeah. And then and then she just jumped on the bed and fell asleep next to me, and that's where she slept ever since. I mean, no, it's not like she's slept ever since. You know what I mean? She hasn't woken up since. Yeah, it took my cat a few days to really. I'd say for about a week, she didn't really leave the room. After the week, I put the caliter in the bathroom. Um, to try and get her to encourage her to leave the room. Plus, I didn't want to have the caliter wasn't staying in my bedroom. And then just like a week later, I was like, I'm just gonna try putting it downstairs and see if she works it out. So I put her food downstairs and the cat lights downstairs, and she figured it out. What am I looking for here? Hunger and thirst. Ah. Is it the top or the bottom of the waterfall though? Upstream of the orc corpses. Let's go. How upstream though? Oh, I guess it's the bottom of the waterfall then. But yeah, cats and dogs are different because they don't have that. I think the difference is that cats are predators, but they're also prey, and so I think they're just naturally more cautious, whereas dogs aren't prey, so they have no real reason to be cautious. Because there's not anything that would. It's like. Whereas there's plenty of things that would eat a cat. But no, cat's fine. She just doesn't like people coming in into the house. She'll usually go and hide under the bed until they go away. Or she realizes they're not going away. But her first, whenever the door opens and someone new comes in, her first thing is she just run under the bed. There's very people that she knows, but people she doesn't know. It's like the plumber was here the other day fixing the toilet. My nephews were here, and she won't come out from under bed. I was like, she's not going to come out. To my youngest nephew, I was like, she's not coming out until the guy leaves. She just won't, and she didn't. Yeah, that's what, during the summer, my cat likes to sit on the windowsill and listen to the birds in the sun. But during the winter, she mostly just sleeps, depending how cold it is, either on the bed or in her... She has like a cat bed, but the only time she ever uses it, really, is when it's really cold, and I'm obviously not in bed. Because I guess it's warmer than Lost. Yeah, my cat was the same when my brother's kids came. It was like, obviously, you know, they were like young or they are young, wanted to play with her and stuff, and I was like, you're just gonna have to. Eventually, she'll get used to you. Now, when my oldest nephew comes, because he comes every week, she'll like just walk up to him and then go down on her back with her legs in the air, ready for a belly rub. She's like a little doggy. A friend of mine got her some like cat toys for Christmas. One of them's like a plastic like cage with a bell in the middle and like ribbons on it. It's like her favorite thing ever. This morning she was carrying it around in her mouth, just looking so pleased with herself. No idea why, but she really likes it. I had to confiscate stuff for last night because it was making so much noise when I was trying to sleep. She likes to bring it to bed as well, and then just put it next to me. So every time I move, it rings. That's actually one thing that was funny about the cat when I first got her. For the first few months, I'd wake up and all her toys would be around me. She just put all the toys like near my head and stuff while I was sleeping. Maybe she thought she was paying rent or something. And even now, occasionally I'll find one. But I think it's more that she brings it to bed rather than she's giving it to me. She does like carrying stuff around in her mouth though, I don't know why. She just enjoys it. It's like she's got some like fake mice, like they're made out of like cloth with like cotton inside. So that like they can be bitten into and stuff and they don't break. And she really likes just carrying those around. I think it's probably because they do feel somewhat like she's carrying something. It's like she likes pulling the tails off and the whiskers. I mean, she must know they're not real mice, but I guess her instincts kind of compete with her brain on that. They're mouse-like.
Ah, you did it. I will hold on to the sword for now.
But anything with feathers on as well. She loves anything with feathers on. But again, it must just be instincts. Because, you know, feathery things equal food. Things that look like mice equal food. Not sure why she likes the bell, but cats just do. Birds generally don't jingle when you like eat them, but maybe they just like dogs in the squeaky toy and that they just like the sound. Could you imagine that if birds jingled every time they moved? The world would be a very noisy place, like even more of a noisy place than it currently is, with the birds shrieking at each other. Nice. I have a like a kind of a rod with like some nylon string on it and then like feathers tied to one end. She really loves that. Like you like it's like a fishing rod kind of, and you dangle it, and she likes chasing after the feathers. I have a laser pen, but she can't see the red dot, so it doesn't work. She likes attacking the metal thing that I'm holding, though. Where's Dead Orc Glade?
If you come any closer, I will gut you.
You're dying, sir.
Give it here. You want to know what happened here?
Not really. Only because the quest told me to. I already know.
Zerlook can reach even from the grave for its vengeance. This is the tale, and may it rot your innards slowly.
What?
We had to fight the warrior cleansed. Man, elf, troll.
How are you still talking? I finished that quest a while ago. Alright, where are we going now? This way, then back to Mansig's encampment. Oh, don't shoot at me. That's not nice. Don't kill Sir Pigo. He doesn't deserve your hatred. There's been a network error. Chat has been disconnected. What is going on with you today, Twitch?
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Welcome and well met. I actually don't want to be here, do I? I want to just take this horse point.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Go back a second and get something from my throat. Yeah, no, it was just me. It was weird. The video didn't get disconnected, just the chat. Be back a second. I'm back.
You say the orc died in front of a cave entrance? We don't know what might lie within that cave, but that fleeing orc wanted to get there.
Interesting. What did you find? This is most interesting. Not at all like the arrows used by the orcs.
Oh, I did not see you approach, but here you are. Orcs and insects, insects and orcs.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch to play World of Warcraft soon, I think, with a friend. So, I'll still be here though. Buy me some food from the store, I'm starving. And just throw it to me. I'm lost. Oh, there we are.
have decided.
Okay, I'm gonna head off 20 minutes and then I'll start up a WoW stream.
The Underworld.
Just need to tidy up the house a bit before my nephews
Some of
come.
those